It's really kind of amazing just how much we can't tell when we're doing this thing. So we are now testing a slightly different layout with a slightly different set of things here and there. And I'm watching how it looks from here. And I'll go in and check this mess out. Live-ish. Error. Or not. It might. It might not. We don't know. We can never tell. It's really kind of... Alright, so this is what it looks like now. I'm actually looking at the screen that shows me what I'm doing right now, because the camera's right here. And then I'm looking at another screen over here, which shows me what the camera looks like there. This is what a comet looks like. Maybe. Alright, boink. Okay. That comet looks a little small still. I can tell it doesn't look quite as big as I want it to look. Now the good news is that I can actually screw around with it in settings. We're legitimately, because there's no good way to tell how it looks on the other screen, so we just have to keep going. There we are. Alright, still there. Okay. I'm jumping back and forth between things, and I'm just kind of like, where is everything? Let's up the scale further. And let's see. That is supposed to... Well, let's change it and see what happens. Here's that. Then we'll go back to comic. And it should be like making the comments really darn big. So we'll see. This is legitimately like the entirety of our live weird streaming weirdness thing happening here. I'm going to change what the chat looks like just a little bit here. Let's see what happens. Maybe. That looks like absolutely nothing has changed. That's annoying. Darn you, technology! Yeah, it's still scaling because it's supposed to look big, McLarge, huge now. It is not. It's looking small, look tiny, annoying. Well, you know, this is how we learn. This is how we learn, apparently. Whew. Alright. I think we're going to have to remove the comments entirely. Yes. And then we're going to have to put in the comments again. Maybe. Earn while you learn, gang. Nope. That's not what I wanted. Not at all. Nope. You go away. Aren't you glad you're here to see me screw things up? I am. I certainly am. I think it's worth a giggle. Alright, let's see. How did I do this last time? I don't remember now. It's all so complicated. I'll have to look it up. Earn while you learn. D. What am I supposed to do here anyway? Ah, it is browser. Okay. What? Yes. Okay. Alright, that's what it's supposed to do. So let's see what happens. Okay. It says do a browser thing. Well, clearly that's not the right answer. Or if it was, it would work that way. Just amazing how much and how little we get to play with here. By the way, if you do have any comments, I will be looking at the comments in the box here, even if I can't look at them live. Oh, well, there's part... Yeah, see, there. It's now gone there. So So let me screw around with this a little bit more. By the way, what kind of things would you like to see in a streaming thing that I do here? I mean, I can apparently throw all kinds of stuff up here. Let's see here. So here and paste. And okay. And alright, so that is like big. Much bigger. I think much bigger than it was. And what happens now if I turn it on over here? Blam! Much larger. The comments are almost as large as the performer himself. This could be problematic. I don't know. Yep, that's supposed to look like about what we wanted to, I think. So, are the comments readable is the real question here. Are the comments actually visible and readable? Because I can read them now from the little screen that I have over here. Looking at that, because I don't have it maximized on this side. And maybe. Hey, Richard. Alright, well that does appear to be doing what we want, which is nice. Because the comments are much larger, it's going to be tricky to figure out, you know. I mean, do we really want the comments is a big question. I kind of wanted to because I wanted people to see. Not really, my eyes aren't that good. Well, you know. We're all learning, one way or the other. So it's just kind of... Are the comments even worth the effort? Because if the comments are not worth the effort, then I could just get rid of the comments entirely and just make the window bigger. Because I can make me bigger, I can make it this smaller. But I wanted to have some. I wanted to have a chance to get some, like, you know, comments, have some kind of conversation going on here with the stream. But we are. This is not the actual show. Although, when we do go to working a quote normal schedule again, and I have to be at home less and in the office more. Yeah, at home less and in the office more. Then this is about when it will happen. About 2 o'clock. You know, probably be about a 45-minute, an hour show, more or less. So this is like the designated messing around with technology thing here. There are so many variables. Like this camera is not the one we're going to finally use. The one we're going to finally use is probably going to be wider than this one. This one currently is like that. And, well, there we are. Everything is variable. And, like, is the crawl too slow? Or, you know, all these things. All these things. That's the big rabbit hole down which we go when we start playing with this streaming stuff. Is, are we willing to spend the time and effort to make all this, the bells and whistles, look wonderful? Or should we just say, darn the, it's getting wider, and Lewis is getting larger. Are we willing to go through all the bells and whistles just to get that thing going or not? I do not know. It's hard to tell. Since people are actually watching. Hi. The actual tempo at which Possums in a Trench Coat is supposed to be played, when I'm not playing it like a chipmunk on a crack bench. Wow, you... Possums in a trench coat come to tea. They sit right at a table like you and me. Do they want another biscuit? Better give them 3, 'cause they're not really a gather 6 possums in a trench coat. 3, because they divide them up. 6 total portions. Possums in a trench coat go to town. They got themselves an Uber, couldn't flag it down. The driver wouldn't stop, no, he just kept on going, cause he didn't want to drive 6 possums in a trench coat. Maybe he had a bad experience with possums in the past. Possums in a trench coat, see a show. Do you give them just one seat or the entire front row? Do the possums in the middle just peek out through the buttons? Man, I got so many questions for 6 possums in a trench coat. Bridge! Possums in a trench coat on a date. Got there 20 minutes early, couldn't stand to be late. Everything turned out to go much better than expected, cause their dick turned out to be 6 possums in a caftan. Possums in a trench coat. Possums in a trench coat. Possums in a trench coat. 6 possums in a caftan. One of the things I find myself doing, there is a chord that I slide in there, an extra chord that I put in there, we go, yeah, possums in a trench coat, see a show. Do you give them just a see? Is that extra, which is actually a variation on a modified A minor 6th or something, and it's in my mind it's the equivalent of when you're playing the piano and there's just a moment where you just lean on all the keys, just bang, just need a little punctuation here. I need a punctuation here. Yeah, there we go. So that's a rare insight into the gibbering idiot and his technological fumbling right here on the Troubadork Show. We will mess around more with this stuff later. Thank you for checking it out and being mildly amused. Please, comments in the comments. Please let me know. Do you want comments? Do you not want comments? Do you want special stuff in there? Do you want to see, bells and whistles and widgets? I don't know. We're making this up as we go along. Monday will be show number 50. Yes, technological mumbling is exactly the right term for it, because we're kind of filling in as we go. I mean, this started as just sharing on Facebook with a camera that was on the laptop, and then it became sharing on another PC with the camera, which is actually my cell phone, and then it became, now I'm sharing on another PC with an actual web camera, and I'm sharing on 3 different streams. 3. People occasionally watch them on 2. Speed up the scroll. Alright. See, Richard is hanging out with me, so Richard gets to have more input. Now, isn't that just the darndest thing? Alright, let me see here. That is that, and we get text transform. What's it? Yes? Oh, again. Oh, that's right. That's how we do that. There's all these things we can do with this, and it's just like, it's just weird, man. Alright, we'll try and speed that up. We'll mess around more in a bit. And it's been about almost 15 minutes, which is about as much as I'm sure all of you are prepared to deal with.